Before we proceed for the technological environment, we have already understood the different environments such as political environment, economic environment, social and cultural environment, and last is the technological environment. In short, we talk about this is known as the PEST. PEST, P for political, E for economic, S for social and cultural, and T for technology. So when you talk about the political environment, the organization has to understand the political scenario, the stability of the government, ideological of the government, and that is exactly the policy of the government, so that you can bring the necessary changes with a marketing approach, and you will remain relevant in the marketplace. In case of economic environment, that is exactly you have to understand the the demand of the market, size of the market, the factor of productions, and whether the resources can be transferred. For that reason, also we have to understand different organizations who are responsible to formulate the different policies. What is the approach of the government as far as economic policy is concerned? So that exactly already we have points already have talked about in the economic environment. In case of cultural environment, also we have talked about the how culture varies from region to region. From even if you are targeting one country, but when you are going for the this is subculture exists within the country, that exactly you have to take into consideration all these aspects before you enter to the particular market. So in brief, we can talk about that political scenario and also economic scenario and social and cultural scenario has to be taken care by the marketers. And last is to we talk about the technological environment. When you talk about the technological environment, one thing I would like to tell here, that is technology is one of the things which is changing very fast and becoming cheap day by day. And even also the bottom of the pyramid, they are also able to access the technology, and also have exactly they also have the companies also wanted to reach that top bottom of the pyramid through this technology. So the the landscape of doing business, or the paradigm of doing business has shifted towards technological. If you are not including, or you are not considering technology as one of the aspect of your business, then your business won't be remain relevant, and it will not continue in the long run. So that is why you have to understand the details of the technological environment. Technological environment has revolutionized from the last decade, where it has bought so many things. It has bought how to conduct market research, how to bring new products, how to have a logical. So wherever you talk about, you are trying to integrate technology in each aspect of a business. So that is why technology is a becoming a, not a technology is not only important, it has become a part of the life of any business or any customers. So that is the first point, that is where the relevance of the technology. Second one, we talk about that is you are when you are talking about you are creating a website, or you are creating a portal, that exactly you are not targeting the only one segment or only one country, you are targeting the whole market. So here technology has minimized the distance between the countries. Even if you say, even if the trade barrier that has become that has removed, but the technology made it possible to for the international business. So technology has to be taken care and has to understand the details of the technology, how it is influencing the decisions, how the consumers are taking decisions. Every aspect you have to understand in detail. So that is why the first point I would talk about, that is it has revolutionized the market research capabilities, management control, logistics for conducting commercial operations. Second point we talk about, yeah, that is exactly enables global connectivity between individuals and business, enabling purchase and sales of almost unlimited range of goods and services. So that is the benefit you are getting as far as technological environment is concerned. So for that reason, the marketer has to understand the technological aspect, how it can be inculcated, or it can be included in your business offerings, or in your business offering, so that it will reach to a different section or to customers altogether. And along with that, because of the technology, you can come with a new solution altogether. Then you talk about what is the role of technology. Technology is changing the role of business, just like that is the way we are collecting data or we are analyzing data, that has been changed because of the technology. Now technology, through the Google Forms you are able to collect data, and through the technology you are able to analyze the data, and also you are getting the details of the customers. So when you are getting the details of the customer, it is becoming easier for you to take decisions. That is why technology is making your work more easier as compared to before 10 years, 20 years. Second point we talk about, that is technology has substantial impact on the marketing strategy. How we talk about that? Because that is, it also results lower cost. Let me cite here one of the example is exactly what happens. Suppose you are going for a promotion of your product. If you are taking, if you wanted to reach 10,000 customers, you have two options. You can go for the traditional way. You can use social media to reach the 10,000 customers. If you are going for the traditional way, that is, if one leaflet cost you around 1 rupees, it is cost around 10,000 to reach 10,000 customers. But if you're taking the help of social media, just like Facebook, Insta, or other medias, hardly with cost of 1,000 rupees, you can able to reach 10,000 customers. So see the difference. That is making your work more easier, and it is cost effective also. That is why the way we are designing the marketing strategy, that is no more working. We have to include technology in our business marketing strategy to make it more impactful. And also the third point to talk about, that in every individual has access to the technology. Even if you talk about any lower section of the society, any common man, that has become technology has become accessible to a common man. So if you are offering something, higher price or lower price, you can able to compare, or you can have access to that, because ultimately technology has become our brain, our human brain. It takes most of the decisions are taken by the technology, that is your mobile phones. So the way individuals are taking decision, they are accessing the technology, that has changed altogether, and it has a significant impact on the business and technological revolutions. Next, we talk about what is the role of, next one is great benefit of internet marketing is tremendous ease of with which it can be implemented. Easily access the marketplace. Also, the resulted in decrease in the transportation cost is definitely, it has resulted in decrease in the transport cost, because easily it can reach to the customers, or you can get the information about the customers, or product can be delivered through your technology. Technology can be implemented in your supply chain, so your supply chain bottlenecks can be removed because of the technology. Regardless of the where you are physically located, you can readily promote your wares to the consumers all over the globe. Already we have talked about that. Because of the technology, your market is not limited to particular country. Your market has become a whole world, whole globe. That is because of the access of the technology, you are able to spread your message to across the globe. Let us take an example of one. Because when you are taking the help of social media to promote your product, are you not covering the whole market? Your message can be reached to the people across the globe with fraction of seconds. Because what? Now, because of the technology has enabled this one. The marketing manager campaign can quickly and immediately started whenever it is convenient for you. Yes, because before that you have to have script, you have to have executions. Everything has to be done in a planned way. But here exactly it is becoming, because what happens, the convergence. You talked about the convergence of social media and social hangout. Social media and social hangout. People are going for hangout, and before they take any food, they are going for the promote. They are they are taking a snap of the food, and they're promoting to the social media. So because of that reason, the consumers consumption pattern also has increased. The media people, they can able to target them, because they know people has become a, it has become a parasite for the people. People are taking help of the technology in aspect of their decisions. So that is why we have to when you are talking about your campaign can be easily started, and it will take very few hours to come reach to the different customers across the world. The media environment and the which business delivers this message evolving in response to the new challenges. That is the beginning. The latter, before we had that channel, like we have media like traditional media, where we are depending on the advertisement, print media, and electronics media. But the revolution of technology, because of the revolution of technology, the new media that has emerged is known as your social media. Social media has came into picture because of the technology, and it has. And if you do not have any, what you do not have presence in the social media, then exactly you are living on a bigger chunk of the market that is known as the younger generations. Because younger generation more acquainted with the social media, and they do most of their postings, most of their work for the social media. So that is why the media pattern, the behavior pattern of the customer, the media pattern, the media manager has to think about how to bring. Another thing, let me tell you here. That is because of the AI, artificial intelligence. What happens? The decision is taken not by taken by the customers. Every decisions you ask for a writing an applications, you ask for a searching of a new product. The customer, without fraction of second, he is referring to the AI. So AI is artificial intelligence taking a bigger role when you take about the decisions. So that is why even unless you include AI in your media, media decision strategy or media patterns, then exactly they will be missing something. But the media environment and the way in which business deliver their message are evolving to response to the new channel of interactions. So basically what happens, the things we have talked about, the first one you talk about, that is you have to understand technology, you have to understand the campaign strategy. Every point you talk about, there is a inclusion of technology, or there is a addition of technology, because unless you take the help of the technology, you are not getting sustainable competitive advantage, or you are missing one category of customers. Also, we talk about the digital marketing. Also, we have talked about the digital marketing. Digital marketing is as paramount importance nowadays, because if you are not going a digital way, so you are not able to connect with your target audience. That is why the digital marketing has taken a new shape, and every company, even also any local, local retailers, he is taking the help of digital marketing, because it's one of the cheapest way. The example I have cited here is what, when you are going for Facebook, or when you are going for traditional way, Facebook is more cheaper as compared to your traditional way. So that is why the modern marketing employs digital marketing, beside the traditional one, and that is where adopting the digital marketing, because easy access, easily we can reach, and cost is lower as compared to the other medias. The new age marketers has worked hard to bring marketing closer to the one today existence. The distance between the two is losing every second. Yes, definitely. See, suppose you are taking one decision, you wanted to know the the profile, the demographic profile of a particular country. So exactly you can take the help of the data, and also you can take the decisions. So how people are closely associated with each other as far as their behavior pattern is concerned, their consumption pattern is concerned, how they are closely related, or any is there any outline. So if it any outline remains, that is you can remove that also. So there is every decision the marketer takes in modern days, they take the help of digital marketing, or they take the help of technology, because technology has enabled their decisions more easier, more smarter, and also make more cost effective. That is why the marketer is looking for the digital marketing platform and the technology platform to connect with the target audience, to have a better understanding of the customers, to have competitive advantage as compared to the competitor. That can be only possible because of this digital marketing. Industries also have also realized that is digital marketing, how it is keeps us fruitful in terms of we are getting a lot of benefits, because we can able to understand who are the competitor, what is their approach, what is their strategy. Knowing about your customers, knowing about your competitors is becoming easy because of the technology. So these are the certain things we are discussed here. That is the role of technology. The first one we talk about the technology. Technology is currently in a spotlight because analyzing data analysis is becoming easier. Then it has a substantial impact on the decision on marketing strategy. It called lowers cost, also effective marketing strategy. Third one we talk about, everybody has the access of technology. That is why the marketer, if do not know the technology, then exactly it is very becoming difficult for the companies to create impressions. Next, to talk about one of the guest advantages, the that is ease of widespread of easy access of marketplaces throughout the globe because of the technology. That is you promote, you can easily promote your product, your campaign can be designed using technology, or it's becoming more convenient for you. And also the media pattern has to be, they have to take also consider technology because of the change in the revolutions or the inclusion of AI that has made. Next, we talk about the modern marketing also employs digital marketing, because digital marketing has important because digital marketing makes your work more easier, and because smartphone has become our brain, and it will help us to take decisions in every aspect, and customers are not living with smartphones till their death. So that is why, that is you can go for the digital marketing, or digital marketing can be used in a better way to reach to the customers, to make a impression within the mind of the customers. And the new generation cost marketers, those who are new generation, they are also taking the help of marketing, the technology, to make the decision day-to-day existence, because they know technology. If you have a grip over the technology, your decision becomes easier, you are easily, you can able to reach to the different kind of customers. And last, we have talked about the industry also has realized, the if you are talking about the technology, then technology is giving definitely benefits. So if you are using technology, technology is giving benefit, even if it is defense, the sea defense, because of the robots, because of the what is drones, we are able to target our enemies easily, because the defense industry has realized what is the need of, also what is the need of like the industry, like 5G, five generation technology, the technology, the telecom company has realized, if you do not bring 5G, we are not able to relevant, we cannot have a upper hand. So that is why they are including 5G in their offerings. So this is exactly the importance of role of technology in international marketing. Then we talk about what about technology and international market convergence. What is the convergence? Is it really making the world one village, one market because of the technology? That is the one thing of discussions. When you talk about the technology, technology is converging the whole global market into one market. How? Because technology is the key development in the development of international marketing. That is the internet has made it easier to integrate various supply chains. The internet has made it various supply chains. That is exactly talk about that. That is the, as far as infrastructure is concerned, information technology has changed the way you are doing business. That is, and it becomes integrated. You can, even if you are do not have any product, let me cite here one example. If you do not have any product also, you can you can do marketing across the globe, because you can get access of product from one market, access of another product on one market. So that is exactly, no need to have go for the production, direct manufacturing, directly you can reach to the globe with, even if you do not have any own product. So that is why the internet has made it easier to integrate various supply chain technology systems, procedures that are used locally by the various partners, divisions of the company. And face-to-face contact between co-workers, we're talking about Zoom, we're talking about Google Meet. That is Google Meet, Zoom has make it easier for the people. Even if you are in Europe, even if you are in England, you are able to connect with your co-partner, co-workers, if you have the Zoom or Google Meet, because they are making your work more easier. So face-to-face contact between co-workers and between a business and its consumers is a crucial component of successful international marketing over the past few decades. The cost of international call, cost of videos, communication has decreased significantly because of what? Because of the entry of Zoom, Google Meet, Skype. These are the things which have made the it is easier. That is where we are converging. The whole world is converging at one point. That is the Zoom or Google Meet, through which you can able to converge the whole marketing to one point. So this is possible because of the technology. Third point, we talk about when you handling international market access to many countries through agents or distributor would like to be beyond the resources of small firms. Here definitely the small pen farms cannot afford to go for physical kind of distributions, because they don't have that power to afford where like physical way of reaching to the customers. But what happens because of the technology? Because that is why like, okay, most of the companies they are not going for the physical way. They wanted to have their presence through the digital platforms, through e-commerce platforms. So e-commerce platform they can have their products in Amazon, Flipkart. Amazon, Flipkart will deliver their product wherever they wherever they get business. So that is why it is becoming easier for the small farms to use the resources effectively and yeah, efficiently and reach different kind of customers. And that is example of how can a family business run by 7 members reach potential clients in 30 to 40 nations. That is exactly because of the technology, because technology has converged our way of doing business. So easily you can reach to maximum number of people, or you can get your supply chains from any part of the world, access of supply chains, and you can do business on that. How can a business employ product advocates that is to spread their positive experience to prospective clients? This is exactly possible through the social media platforms and Google Map or Google reviews. If some people have the positive experience, they can easily spread your message, or they can recommend, they can write reviews as far as their business is concerned. So easily your business is getting customer advocates who will speak for you, who will give their justification as far as the product is concerned. How can consumers in far corners of the globe make his same contribution design of the global product easily because of the access of technology? So, in brief, we can talk about that is the convergence, that is technology is converging and it is making the whole world into one country, and it integrates the supply chain, the system procedures, and also integrates the people from different parts of the country through the Google Meet or Skype or Zoom. It is also making the local companies more powerful, more accessible because of the technology, because they can also reach to other countries because they cannot have the power, they cannot have the capacity to afford physical way of distributions. Consumers also get contribute to the development of for the contribution to design the global products as the consumers next to. That is also can be possible because of the technology. Next we talk about internet and international marketing. When you talk about internet and international marketing, according to Dole, the internet can be used as, already we have talked about that technology can be used in various ways. The first way you can collect data, source, and exchanging marketing and business information. Business information, that is why you talk about the data has become a new norm for the marketers, and easily you are getting data from any part of the world. Data is becoming easier and accessible, and it is becoming one next norm of the market decision making. And that is you are getting the data from any part of the world with minimum cost. The an alternative way to route to market for traditional distribution, yes, we have done that. That is small companies who are not going there now, they're going for e-commerce. They're going for the e-commerce to reach different. You can also have seen many local small companies, they used to take help of internet or e-commerce to do business across the globe. Also it enables to do business, to build customer relationship. It is making easier to build relations because you have the data about the customers, you have the phone numbers, you have the mobile numbers, you have the mail IDs. Easily you can track the details of the customers. Device for the digital delivery of certain information services, network system for managing supply chains. Supply chain can be integrated in different ways so that the product can be tracked, the movement of the product can be tracked. And last one, you talk about, this is become a virtual marketplace, trading floor, or auction house. It has become, technology has become made the trading, or the anything can be possible, or selling of goods and services can be possible. Sitting in Mumbai, you can do business with Dubai because you're not going to there and doing business trading with them. You can give your quotation. This is all possible because of the technology, because of the internet. So then we talk about what are the application of internet in international marketing. International marketing, you can understand the international marketing by the internet, because the first point is the environment, the marketing environment, which is a basically the complex one or dynamic in nature, or complex one. So through the help of Google or Bing search engines, you have a good source of, they have a good source of, because if you see, people, anything you ask to the people, they refer Google for the informations. So that is why Google or Bing will make your work easier, and you can able to understand the competitors, the marketing environment easily through the technology, through the internet. Competitors, companies can use computer to research competitors, evaluate their marketing mix strategy. Yes, that is exactly, you can do that because of what? Because of the internet, because you have the, you can access their website and have the information, what products they are offering, what price they are offering, what is the promotional strategy, what is the distribution patterns, everything can be get to know, or you can have a better knowledge about the competitor because of the internet. Next, we talk about the online surveys. Online survey feedback from the customers can be taken by the internet. If you can have a Google survey, Google form, and you can get share that form along with the customers and get their response. So easily you can get the information, or you can have the information about the customers. That is possible through the internet. Analysis of usage, the usage pattern, the whether you are using more data, or you are using more voice calls, or you are using international calls, that is also can be studied, because see you have all the data about the customers. Customer heard about exactly what are the product he purchased, when does he purchase, where does he purchase, and how does he purchase. Everything you can get to know about the customer, because use software to acquire data on internet usage, while others in hire outside to have to carry. Some companies they use their own to get the data. Some companies they use the outside consulting, they use consultants to get the information about the customers. This is you talk about the four benefits your application of internet in international marketing: analysis the marketing environment, analysis of competitors, online survey, analysis of the usage. That is exactly possible through the internet. Internet is making your work more easier, more simplex. Also it is, reducing, or it is minimizing the distance between the different countries. That is possible through the internet. Then we talk about the websites. What about the websites? When you have a website, that is, the website is helping you to know the organization sites, what organization is offering, which kind of product organization is offering. That is can be accessed through the website of the organization. Service online, you can deliver your products through services. Information online, like Wikipedia and other sources, they are providing information online. You are getting information. Business transactions online, you talk about e-commerce, UPI payments. That is all are possible because of the websites. That is, you can have information about the organizations. You can you can deliver the products to the customer services online, or something like, the call center, they can able to resolve your issues through the online way. No need to, because nowadays banks are looking for, if you wanted to get a loan from the bank, no need to visit the bank. You can give your information, your Aadhaar card, your PAN number, all details you can be provided through the online platform. That is can be accessed and easily, that the loan can be reimbursed, the loan can be disbursed to you with the help of online. That is possible. And also information about any company, suppose you wanted to get, you can have Wikipedia, other sources of information, where you can get the information about the companies and others. Through transaction is also making possible because of the UPI, because of the e-commerce website used, m-commerce transactions, mobile commerce transactions. Easily you can get the payments without no physical payment is required. It is all about digital payments we are talking about. So this is possible through the websites. Then you talk about the social networking. When you talk about the social networking, exactly, technology has not only enabled us to work together, to to converse in one point, also to take decisions, to data collect. Also, it is enables to build a network among with others. So that is we heard technology is making it easier. Business increasingly recognize the value of participating in various online communities, even if it is just to see what people are say about them, their competitor, their product. People can connect with others who share their opinions on blogs and forums, website like Google's bloggers, and which enables business to learn about the customer complaints promptly. Exactly, social media is one of the social networking makes to makes it possible to build a network among the people and help to help to what help to know the about the response of the products, different products, through the social networking site. Role of social media. Social media networks are open source social or computing tools on which their best can be used by international marketers to broaden the scope of their offerings, allow companies the opportunity to interact with their customers. Social media has enabled, देखोगे you see new companies, those who do not have sufficient money, that is the best way to reach to the customer to get business is social media. Even though you have seen most of the people who are generating money through the reels, blogs, because of what? Because social media has made their possible things possible. So your scope is not limited to any particular country. Even also African countries, people from African, they also are making reels of Indian reels, and they are also able to reach the Indian market. They are able to connect with each and everybody. So exactly what happens, it allows the companies to opportunity to interact with the customers. As a result, they are applicable to a range of marketing research applications, including the segmentation. That is what happens now, because since social media is providing with a platform or their pattern of behaviors, the usage pattern, what happens, it is becoming easier for the marketer to take decisions in terms of what? Now, like exactly on the basis of that you can have the segmentations, you can go for the concept testing, product development, branding launches, pricing, integrated marketing, post communication. That all can be possible because of the technology. Technology is making all the things easier. That is the role of social media. The first one we talk about, social media is has broaden your scope of doing business. Your scope is not limited to any particular country or any regions. It can be spread across the globe. Second point we have talked about, that social media has make it possible that since you are getting the details about the customer, their patterns, their behaviors, everything. So that is why social media making it possible. So to design your marketing programs, offerings with the because of the technology. Next is what are the application of social media in the international marketing. So we are exactly, so when you are getting the data, we are getting the data and using the data in different ways. We can come across to the, we are talking about the analytics part. So analytics help us to predict what is the pattern of behavior the customer is going to show in the next, when he is going for the next time. So analytic of qualitative content can be analyzed because of the social media. That is exactly, if you are writing a blog or you are writing anything, that is can be possible to understand about the customer through the qualitative content. Twitter, Twitter analytics is another one that is which helps to understand the how people are writing, what is the when they are writing, what is the reason for writing. Facebook can help you to understand what are the products you are watching. So as once you watch one of the product or one of the advertisement, they start tracking your activities. Once they tracking your activities, what happens? It becomes wherever you go, they will try to follow you. That is possible because of the Facebook analytics and YouTube analytics. YouTube analytics and social media analytics makes it is that is your they understand which thing you like most, which you think you do not like. So as per that requirement, they will start planning. They will start making the things more easier for the marketer to do business. Social media listening and opinion poll. Social media listening can be possible through the media, through the social media can be possible through the with the help of social media. You can listen what is the problem with the customer, what is the requirements. Everything can be you can get to know through the social media listening. Opinion polls can be taken from the different customers, because you have the you have the control over the social media, and social media you can put a Google form and you can get the details of opinion of the customers. The context, you can go for the context where there are the context can be between different company and different parties or different consumers to know their behavior patterns. That is also can be possible when you talk about the application of social media in the international marketing. So how can you use technology in international technology and international marketing solutions? So here we can talk about that is from each point. Let us talk about how technology is enabling you to have a better product, better price, better promotions, and better distribution network. All things can be taken into in a better way because of the technology. Suppose let us talk about the product design. You can involve your own customers. You can ask the customers what are the requirements, what are the things they look for when they go for a product, what are the features they look for. So if you include all these features in your product, then it is making the marketing your product, it's making your work more easier. So that is one part. Your product design by involving the customers across the globe is possible because of the technology. So your marketing solutions, even if you are a like an international company, but to know the local market, it is not an easy to understand the local market, but you are able to understand the local market because of what? Because of the technology. And using technology, you know the customers, what is their product, which features they require. Similarly, in case of price, that is also you can price the product on the basis of the technology, whether the customer ready to pay higher price or lower price. That is can be possible through the technology. And third one, we talk about the as far as promotion is concerned, we have already talked about that. Promotion can be possible through the integrating technology in each aspect. The media pattern, the media behavior all has changed. We have already discussed on that. So that is can be possible through the use of technology. Technology is making your work more easier. Then exactly as far as place is concerned, distribution point is concerned, supply chain management made possible by technology has opened up new markets, reduced investment cost by buying rather than making components. Already we have talked about that. If you are a company like your company like what is that the company, suppose one mobile phone company. The mobile phone company need not to design the product. They can get their chips from Taiwan, their battery from China, and the software from other countries, and assembling total product in one place, and only they can do the marketing and branding of that product, and easily it can get that in some target audience. That is possible only because of the supply chain. That is only because technology, and technology has integrated supply chain management. Technology has enabled the customer to think about that is how to, without even also without any product, also you can do business, you can do marketing, you can do branding, even if you do not have any product. So the e-procurement, you can get the product. Then what happens? One hand, since you are not involved in production or manufacturing, what happens? Your cost reduction, cost reduction is possible, including just-in-time sourcing. You are getting the products on time, and in inventory reductions, no need to have a space for inventory. So if these things are possible because of the technology. Technology is making all things possible because of why? Because technology has reduced the distance as also integrated in each part of the discussions. A good example of business that has successfully created value for its customer through efficient, effective supply chain design execution is we talk about Zara. Zara International is one of the European fashionable brand. What exactly they are doing? They are not only producing any product, they are, what happens, they used to go for the design of they used to procure different raw materials from different countries and make it possible. That is how product can be branded, can be placed in other countries. That is can be possible through the supply chain management. Supply chain is management is making the things more easier for the companies. Then we are talking about the CRM. We are talking about CRM, the customer relationship management. As we know, 80 there is a principle, Pareto's principle is known as 80 by 20 principle, which is 80% of the customers, 20% of the customer they purchase 80% of the they generate 80% of your revenue. So here we talk about the to retain that 20% customer is more important. And how can you retain that 20% customers? Because unless you have some customized offering, unless you have some individual or personalized offering to them, you cannot retain that in 20% customers. For that reason, technology is making it easier to acquire the new customers, to retain the new customer. As far as customer relationship management, you can design your offerings and you can design your everything as per the requirement of the customers. Because of what? Because of the that is just technology. Technology is what happens. Technology is making things more easier. Customer relationship management is the process of identifying, attracting, differentiating, and retaining your customers. Because why? Because retaining, if you are retaining one customer, that is more beneficial as compared to acquiring a new customer. If you are acquiring a new customer, that is a costly one as compared to retaining a new customer. The benefit of the CRM, the benefit of the CRM, access to a customer previous purchase. Exactly, we have talked about that. You can have the data. Data will make the everything is possible. You have the data of the customer, what exactly the interaction history can assist service personnel in providing better services as well as developing better marketing strategy. Because since you have the data of the customer, you can design your marketing offering as per the previous purchase or the interaction history. That is possible through the technology. Repetitive customer support tasks can be automated. That is exactly, we can talk about the automation can be possible. That is exactly last on the basis of the last purchase, your e-commerce companies, they send you the message that this is the last, there are so many products in your cart you have not purchased last time. That is, we can give you discounts, you can go for the product. Or retargeting can be possible with the help of CRM, with the help of technology. That is, the customers who are leaving so many products in the cart, or they are not purchasing the, but they have selected, they have kept the product in the cart, but they have not purchased. That you can target them through the technology, through this technology, and they can can be retargeted, and they can be also acquired because of the CRM. Analysis of customer data can help service firms identify trends, insight about their customers through reporting and visualization process. That is, you talk about the cohort analysis, you talk about the cluster analysis. You can segment the customers. That is, who is a high purchase, medium, moderate purchase, and low purchase. On the basis of the data, you can segregate the customer, or you can cluster the customers on the basis of their behaviors or pattern of their purchase patterns. Also, the same time, also you can have a, that is what is the reason behind somebody has used after 1 month, 2 months, he has not used the product or services. What is the reason behind that? That is can be possible, or can report. I can analyze that pictures with the help of the CRM. Customer relationship management helps in maintaining uniformity across all channels. It also definitely also helps, because a general outreach is insufficient in the congested world of today to get sufficient attention. Customer of today need highly customized, a high individual experience. Talk about IKEA, another international company. How they have designed, they understood that exactly the Indian customer, when they are going for the furnitures, they are looking for that is multi-purpose furnitures. So if you are designing multi-purpose furnitures, then that is suitable for the Indian market. So that is possible how? Because they got the data about the customers, and they can able to analyze the data, and they came with a conclusion that anything is offered to the Indian market if it is multi-purpose, then customer is looking for going for that product. So maintaining uniformity across all channels, that is possible through the CRM. Workflow automations, that is no need to now workflow automations now AI is included in all your work. What is next? What is next can be possible through the AI. Brands are therefore able to communicate their message effectively thanks to a consistent omni-channel. What is omni-channel? Omni-channel is nothing but it's channel of both. Since technology, you do have presence in that is in online platform and offline platform. There is a integration of online and offline. Online and offline can be integrated, and that is become omni-channel. Omni-channel is possible that you can order one product through online and get the product through offline, or you can order product in offline, or you get the product through online. That is possible through the use of that is CRM. CRM is making the things more easier or smarter because you have the data. So omni-channel is possible, omni-channel experience is possible because of the customer relationship management. The generations handling and nurturing of business leads must be done seamlessly by the marketers. Because why? Because this customer is not going to purchase any product. He is going for experience. The experience, when you talk about the experience, customer is looking for the hassle-free experience or seamless experience. So seamless experience can be possible if you are minimizing the process. If you are minimizing the process, that is, so where you are minimizing, how can, like you have integrations or you have the automations, the process can be automated. Suppose let us talk about the payment. Payment can be automated if you have the UPI or if you have a digital payment, or order booking can be possible through automations. So all points, if you are including technology or CRM, that is makes the experience more seamless or more what is that more experience is more enriching experience the customer is getting. Next, we talk about the brand exposures. The brand exposure, brands can comfortably stay on the first page of the Google result of the several years after we talk about what is that we talk about the SCM and SEO. Search engine marketing, search engine optimizations. What exactly you are working on a model where your brand, where people search what is the best institute to take admissions, what the best product to purchase. That is because of the help of SCM and SEO, you are making that is your product will available or visible in the past one. So that is exactly possible through the customer relationship or on the basis of your past purchase. What is on your past search, we can show you the product which we are talking about the recommendation engine which is used by Amazon. Amazon using one of the engine one of the technology that is known as recommendation making. On the based on your based on your previous purchase, we can recommend you the products which is your kind of product. So if the potential customer have to do too much effort to find a product or service, marketer efforts are useless. Because why? Because marketer here, because of the technology, marketer is reducing the search effort by the customers. That is, one search effort is reduced, the customer easily can take decisions. That is possible through the CRM. Also, CRM is making it possible evaluation of results, because marketing, international marketing, or we talk about any marketing, we are talking about result. Marketing is all about result oriented. Prior to develop digital marketing, it was difficult to access the effectiveness of marketing campaign. Yes, definitely, because you are not able to track the customers' activities. But here you are able to track the activity of the customer because you have the data. So that is what omni-channel marketing. The concept of omni-channel, already talk about seamless integration of different channels. We talk about the online platform and offline platform. You are integrating both the platform to give customer a better experience, authentic experience for the client may be created for organization using variety of marketing channels and touch points. The touch points can be is the point where there is the interaction of the customer with the marketers. So that is possible through the CRM. So CRM is making our work in the most prominent way, maintaining uniformity and workplace automations, product exposure. You are getting, the customer is getting exposure of different product because of the search engine optimization, evaluation of results, result effectiveness of the campaign can be better understood through the help of CRM. Omni-channel seamless marketing efforts or seamless experience can be given to the customers because of the integration of both online and offline marketing channels. तो So let us, that is exactly the talk about the different benefits of that is CRM. When you talk about the e-commerce, that is the case of global players in the Indian market. What are the case? The case is how Amazon and Alibaba. Amazon and Alibaba to the major e-commerce players rule various part of the world. Many nations in North America, Europe now have Amazon stores. So you can realize they don't have any one product, but they have presence in across the world because of the integrations, because of the understanding e-commerce in a better way, and they are connecting the customers and the vendors through this platform. That is possible through the e-commerce platform. E-commerce is a transport transaction product services over the internet or other electronic media. Based on example, e-commerce is online shopping, which is described as the buying and selling of product via internet. That is exactly we talk about e-commerce. So take case of Amazon and Alibaba, how they have presence across the globe, even if they don't have any single product. Only their work is to connect the end users, consumers, and the vendors. That is the way they have spread across the globe. Both Alibaba and Amazon have adopted distinct approaches to this new market opportunity. Amazon makes acquisitions, Alibaba makes investment. Both different. How they are? Amazon makes acquisitions. If Amazon see one of the small farm in the international market, they have doing well. They are have exactly they are doing well in the market. They will acquire them. If Alibaba makes investment, but whereas Alibaba is making the investment, that is possible. One of the major Indian e-commerce companies, Flipkart, Snapdeal. Flipkart founded in 2007, and they are able to compete even with their local player or Indian company, but they are able to compete with Alibaba and Amazon because of they know the market. They also have presence across the globe. So this is exactly possible through the e-commerce. Then we talk about technology and the customer experience, because already we have talked about the customer experience. Customer experience is one of the, because customer is not going to purchase any product or services, is looking for the experience. So use of AI, artificial intelligence, predictive analytic tools made possible by advance in artificial intelligence, AI and data analytics enable the organization to produce more accurate forecast. Forecasting is making possible because of what now it is becoming easier. It can easily predict the market because of the AI. That is one of the, and once you predict, you can give better experience to the customers of customized approach and optimal use of assets. So that is possible through the e-commerce, through the technology. Quick market research to make business decisions. So that is what technology advancements had made research and data collecting easier. Some technologically advanced systems have recently entered the market to aid business in doing customer research, allowing them to collect more customer data, store, analyze it, provide real-time insight. Real-time data you are getting, and your decision is becoming more easier as compared to previously because of what? Because of the technology. And once you understand the data, your decision making capacity, your integration, all becomes easier, all becomes there is a lot of scale. You scale up your decisions or your things because of the technology. That is why quick market research to take this business decisions. So next one, you talk about the enhancing customer services through technology adoption. So when you talk about the adoption of technology, there are you see, that is the good customer service is universally we're talking about. If your target market is a broad one, you are going for the cost leadership strategy. But if your target market is a narrow one, you have to go for the personalized. When you are talking about the personalized experience, exactly we talk about that is providing good customer service is universally acknowledged as a crucial to business success as a result of technology. Because customer services is one of the part mostly neglected by most of the marketers, but it has become easier nowadays because of the what? Because of the technology. Because no need to directly contact with the customers. Contact can now use AI platform. Customer can get the call center executives to solve their issues. So that is possible through the help of the technology. Using optimization technology for business planning, optimization, your resource can be optimized. Your resource can be optimized because of the what? Because the first step in acronym is this growth is doing essential research. because you are doing research, you have the data, you are working on the data, playing with the data. Data makes it possible to have a better understanding of the customer behavior, customer purchase patterns, and everything makes it use of your resources effective. You can optimize your resources because of the what? No, because of the technology. So this is how we talk about the benefits we are getting technology and customer services. Customer customized approach you can have. You can have quick market research to take business decisions. You can go for the enhancing customer services through the technology adoptions. Customer services can be better utilized if you're talking about the adoptions. Use optimization technique for business planning. That is, your optimization can be possible if you are going for the because of the technology, where if once you are optimizing the things, what happens now, your decision making capacity becomes easier and you are able to provide a better experience to the customers. That is possible for technology and customer experience. These are the things we are talking about the as far as technology and customer experience is concerned. So let us summarize the from the beginning. When we talk about the beginning, let us talk about that. From the beginning, we talk about how technology environment has paramount importance in nowadays. The first one we talk about, technology has become a part of our life. It has, all decisions we take, all things we do, that is with the help of the technology. Technology is making our work more easier, and technology has become one of the one. Technology has become our brain. Mobile phone has become our brain, or technology has become our brain. So that is why when we are talking about the technology, technology has become a part of our life and decision making. So that is why the marketer has to understand the aspect of technology, how to optimize resources, how to effectively use resources, how to reach to the customers, and the common man have a what the common man also have that is access of technology, so he can take decisions with the help of technology. This is why we are talking about the technology has become one of the important aspect. The technological environment has to be undertaken by the marketing international marketer. When we talk about the technological environment and marketing decisions, we talk about the data collection is easier. Then we talk about that it has become it has you can able to give some substantial impact of the marketing strategy. Average individual has access to some form of technology, and also we talk about the benefits. Internet marketing is tremendous easy of use, can be implemented regardless whether you are physical located or you are not located. That is possible through the technology. Marketing campaign can be quickly or simply started, and environment, that is the media also understand there is a change in the pattern of behavior of customer. That is why we have to integrate technology in a decision making capacity. Then we talk about the role of technology in the international marketing. Modern marketing employs digital marketing also we are using. We are going for the next generation also using technology in each aspect of the decision making capacity. Industries also had understood, if you are not taking technology as a part of our decision making capacity, then exactly we do not have the competitive advantage. We are not able to compete with the market. Then we have talked about that is technology has converged the whole market. It has become the world become one market because of the technology. Because face to face interaction, you talk about the supply chain management, that is all possible through the technology, and technology is making it easier or the converging the whole market into one market, because that is possible with the help of technology. When handling international market, access to many countries through the same distributor is possible, because if you are some small company, you are not able to compete because you don't have physical resources. But technology is making it easier to reach to the different people and serve them. That is exactly possible. And also the consumers are the far corner of the consumer. They are also can be reached with the help of technology. Then we are talking about the internet and international marketing. Then we talk about what about the application of international internet in the international marketing. We have talked about, you are able to understand the marketing environment, you are able to understand the competitors. You can go for the online survey through the Google Doc or Google Forms. You can understand the pattern of usage of data. How do they use data, and, yeah, and that they taking data into your requirements. You can design your own offerings. That is also possible. Also website is also helping us to understand the organizations, know how E-commerce is also used for m-commerce transactions. That is exactly possible through the websites. Social networking is also possible through the technology has taken. And also we have talked about the role of social media, that is, and finally we talk about how customer relationship management is beneficial for the company, and what are the benefits you are getting when you are using CRM. Maintaining uniformity across all channels, workflow automation, product exposure, evaluation of results, and omni-channel marketing. Then we have talked about the case of Indian market. Two cases we have taken, companies we have taken. One is Alibaba, another is Amazon. How they have taken the help of technology, and they have become a major e-commerce player in the market. And that is all the discussion for today. Then we have talked about that is, thank you all.